style is what I call art.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Ladsfootyshow.
Welcome to episode 24 of Ladsfootyshow.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Ladsfootyshow. I'm your host, Sebastian. I'm with my co-host,
Keeks. Viejo.
So, as everybody knows, the World Cup is officially 1 week in. I think the first couple of games are over today.
Yeah.
And we're just going to be giving you guys a review of the first couple of games that we think
The
are
first
worth
set
it.
of games, because the Brazil game just ended right now.
Yeah.
So,
Match week.
What a first set of games, man.
oh yeah.
What a first set of games.
So far, thoughts on the World Cup?
So entertaining.
Solid.
Yeah.
So
Solid.
entertaining.
Entertaining. There's
Yeah,
been
it
a
is.
couple 0-0 games, but it's
Even some of those
part of the
no-nos
game.
still were
I
entertaining.
think
Yeah, it's part of the
I
game.
think the upsets and the other couple games make up for those nils too.
Yeah.
It's been good. It's been good.
So let's run through. We'll run through all the games, but some of the dead games we'll just do a quick overview over it.
yeah. Give our
So we'll start
thoughts.
off with the inaugural game of the World Cup. Qatar lost 2-0 against Ecuador. Expected, in my opinion. I had no faith in Qatar winning the
Lucky it
game.
wasn't more, to be honest. I think Ecuador could have ended up bagging in 3 or 4, but after the second one, they really just kind of mellowed
Yeah,
out.
Ecuador, they look lazy.
They never got out of first gear.
No.
And Valencia could have had a hat trick in the first.
I don't think they really needed to though.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they kind of put that in a perspective that there were probably more tougher opponents in their group.
They were just
And-
gonna cruise through the minutes.
Yeah, because they after the 2-0, it was really just control.
Mhm.
It was really just a game management at that point.
Well, Qatar had nothing.
That's another.
He couldn't
thing I was
connect the
gonna bring up.
pass, couldn't.
I expected
Nothing.
way more.
They ended up getting like 1 or 2 buildups and then just completely shitting in the final.
Because
third.
when they
Yeah, it was
participated in the Copa America, they were okay.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I expected them to at least score a goal that game.
And
Football
considering
semifinalists.
the fact that they spent like a lot of their players left their clubs like 6 months early just to go practice.
I think they spent the whole year. I think they said they spent like the whole year or something,
Yeah.
not playing any league matches,
Prepping and
yeah, just
preparing
pure
and
World
planning.
Cup preparation.
Right.
Instead, Ecuador could easily scored like 5.
Yeah, low key.
If they
And then on his day would have bagged.
That's so underwhelming though. The Qataris leaving at like halftime, 60 minutes in, like all upset and shit.
I think that really just shows that like where money comes in terms of the World Cup and stuff like that.
Yeah.
money can't buy ball.
Unless you're a City fan.
Yeah, shit to the fan. But man, everything Saudi Arabia did is kind of what I expected
from Qatar. Yeah.
Because Saudi Arabia
yeah.
actually prepped just like how the same thing kind of what Qatar did, Saudi Arabia did as well.
Mm-hmm.
But you actually, obviously, we'll get into that later, the result that Saudi Arabia pulled off.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next game. England demolish Iran 6-2. I'm
Expected
so
or
happy
not?
I woke up for this game. It was good
Expected
to
or not?
see.
What do you guys think?
Expected.
What time was it at? 5 in the morning?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 a.m.
Yeah,
It was so good to see England like play like that because we're so used to England being like possessive,
being mediocre.
mediocre, not playing to their ability
not
of their
playing
players.
to how good their team actually looks.
It's because they played a 4 in the back. That's why.
Mhm.
Yes.
Finally. Oh, Southgate, thank you so much for giving us
They
the 4 back.
they did the perfect game.
Maguire masterclass.
In the English.
I wouldn't say
Maguire
masterclass, but
masterclass.
He played
Yeah,
well.
good.
He played good.
Yeah,
No, he played good.
yeah.
Played great.
Stonesy's who was had a bad game.
Stones is their best center back.
Yeah, but he had a
Either
he had a bad
him
game.
and Ben White should be starting together.
Ben White.
Maguire was more than
solid
good enough
as
to
hell.
start.
But overall, England's best player that game was
Jude
Bellingham.
Of course it was.
He controlled the whole game.
man. 19 years old, boys.
18 or 19?
19.
Shit.
19.
And Saka Brace, the 2 youngsters
Oh.
who we
My
predicted
Ghana.
to get young player of the tournament.
Who,
Saka
or
and Bellingham.
Saka, Bellingham.
And
Two
Saka's-
good shots.
Gotta be clearing it.
Joint top scorer right now, Saka with 2 goals.
Foden was benched this game.
Rightly so.
No, yeah. I don't-
Saka's way better than
I don't think
Foden.
he has a spot in this.
No,
in
but
this-
I mean, everyone already mentioned Saka starting. It was the Sterling and Foden debate.
Yeah.
Because obviously the type of season that Sterling has had this year hasn't been the best.
Sterling as well.
But even
man,
then,
was on
Sterling-
his game, bro.
Sterling-
Sterling played very well.
Foden could start at the 10 over Mason Mount, but Mason
No,
Mount was
I think that would have been a better decision. But when you lose Mason Mount, you lose a lot of his defensive work.
That's
which is
true.
Mason, I
That's
mean,
true.
And he's
Foden
so
doesn't
good at-
really have in his
He
game.
has a much better work
That's
rate
true.
Yeah.
than other camps.
and he's always in the
gives
right
you-
position.
It's kind of like similar to Rafinha. Like Rafinha's probably not the best right winger in the Brazil team,
Yeah.
but I think he is. But when you lose his defensive work, especially when you have Paqueta playing at an 8 with
Mhm.
Casemiro instead. But I think
Yeah, fair
when
enough.
you lose
But
Mason Mount, you lose a
I
lot of
really
his
liked,
defensive work.
apart from the starters, bench players, Callum Wilson, Rashford,
Grealish.
Foden, Grealish making a difference.
Surprising.
You know,
That's
Mm.
crazy how they threw out a completely different fucking trio forwards and ended up still
Set of
throwing
forwards,
even
yeah.
more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Speaking of Callum
that's
Wilson,
depth, bro. That's
when you're
crazy.
when you're
depth.
playing your first, is it his first World Cup?
yeah,
Yeah,
when you're
Callum
playing your
Wilson's
first World
first.
Cup, you don't try to shoot that. You just square it. And who scored that goal?
Grealish.
Was it Grealish?
Yeah.
Grealish scored. Yeah, just pissed.
That's all I did. But
Good for him.
good result for them. The big game's gonna be tomorrow, which we'll get into in a little bit. And Harry Kane, he didn't score, but man's hold up play, assists.
2 assists.
That's literally him at Spurs. He looks so comfortable right now in the England shirt.
Yes, because he's dropping low.
Yep.
Dropping real low.
It looks like he's really not as relied on and in front of goal. It seems like everybody else has the ability to get in front of the goal and put something in the back of the net. Harry Kane isn't the only player, and that hold up play alone is going to help a lot, man.
Would you guys make any changes to that lineup for the next game?
It's
don't.
USA, right?
I like Luke Shaw. When you speak about Luke Shaw, Luke Shaw played a
No,
I don't
yeah.
think so.
Yeah, see,
Luke Shaw's very consistent.
now I shouldn't be getting
checked.
checked for the fucking
Out of all the players,
the thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, England look very good.
Good to see.
Good.
One of the best teams so far in the World
I
Cup
think,
from the first game.
if they do go on and face harder teams, I don't think they're gonna play 4 in the back. They're gonna go back to a 5 in the back.
No,
Well, it depends.
I think if it's not broke,
Don't
If it's
fix
not
it.
broken, don't fix it. But
Especially
we're obviously
tomorrow.
Not gonna suck it.
If tomorrow, if they
knows?
like look completely, if they demolish USA,
then they
for
can
sure keep it.
Yeah.
Next game, Senegal lose 2-0 to the Netherlands, and in my opinion, it was a pretty underwhelming
shaky.
game.
Mixed feelings about this.
Netherlands, they
They're
didn't really have it.
Since the start.
Netherlands really didn't have it.
Let's start with the lineup.
Yeah.
Seen Johnson,
Only one true center mid.
one true Frankie de Jong next to Berghuis, no Klaassen, you know.
Berghuis looked so uncomfortable playing that.
I
He
think
was
no
dropping
Klaassen, I think
low.
no
Yeah,
Klaassen
so
was probably
low.
my biggest like pinpoint that I didn't notice he didn't start, and every other game I see in Netherlands playing, Klaassen's always on the pitch.
Yeah, he for sure has to start next game. Same with Depay.
Yes,
of those.
It was good to see Cody Gakpo get his first World
Yeah.
Cup goal.
Yeah.
deserved.
Yeah, man.
It had to be him.
For the season he's having.
I think Memphis didn't start because he just came back from an injury, from a long
I
term
don't
injury,
know.
a couple months.
Memphis also when he got subbed in, I didn't see him too comfortable.
He got the Klaassen's goal was off Depay's shot.
Off his shot, but like that was like towards the end of the game. When he first came in, he was.
I'm disappointed Xavi Simons didn't get featured.
He'll get
I
one.
think if it was a more comfortable like 2-0, like maybe halftime.
Yeah, because they were going up into the 80s, 0-0.
Who the Netherlands play next? Qatar, right?
Netherlands
No,
play
Ecuador.
Ecuador. That's the big game right
That's
there.
a
Yeah, I
very
was
good
about to
game.
say,
That's
Xavi
gonna be
Simons
a-
could probably
that's
play
gonna be a
Qatar,
very
but I
good
don't.
game.
I think that's way too much of a risk to play him against Ecuador.
In terms of Senegal, Mane is obviously out, and I thought Senegal would have like somewhat still a decent performance, even though they're missing their big player. But I don't think they're gonna do anything. I think Ecuador is gonna coming out of the group.
Yeah, I predicted Ecuador second.
Yeah, me too. But I had some kind of hope for Senegal.
It sucks, man. Mane being out, but
They still have good players. They
a
need
couple
that
of
man.
players. Yeah, they need that star to help them get through.
And Mendy's proving my point even more. I don't think
Oh,
he had a
Mendy,
good game.
Mendy was
shaking.
off.
Gakpo's.
And both goals.
I mean, Gakpo didn't even know he scored. That was crazy.
No, he did. You guys are saying that he did. That was fully
No,
intentional.
that was
But he-
class.
He hit it.
But it's like you think about it, you just scored your first goal in the World Cup.
Right.
How is he gonna
Here's
react?
the
You don't act like, oh yeah, I did that shit. Man, oh no, man, I'm gonna fucking
just
lose,
like-
man. You're shocked. You know that's
Especially
probably all that
in
adrenaline
his-
going into your body. God damn, I would have spazzed out too a little bit.
In his mind, that was the winner.
Yeah,
Right?
It was the winner.
And and then the settler
Klassen.
later in.
It sucked that I watched the whole game and only the goals came after the 90th. It was a pretty boring
Yeah,
game. in my
it's
It
opinion.
was. It
took
was.
a lot.
It was a
It took a
pretty
long
dead
time.
game. Frankie De Jong, what a ball! What a midfielder.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
ran the show. That
He ran his ass
ran the
off.
show.
he
Not
ran
just
his ass off. I don't think he ran the show.
no, he ran the show, bro. Everything he did was fucking perfect.
Netherlands don't create anything well, De Jong.
Mhm.
It's all
His,
starts
his
from him.
runs into like the final third and all that are sick.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next game. USA, our country versus Wales.
Dumbass,
They drew.
dumbass.
Greg Berhalter is
Oh
a
my
fraud. Jesus.
No, they had the game in the bag.
Dumbass Zimmerman. Dumbass Zimmerman. Oh my
Forget
God.
Zimmerman's Greg Berhalter, bro.
shit.
He's such a shit
Yeah, what
coach.
kind
I
of game
think-
plan was that in going into the second half?
First half, okay, it was good. They had
It was good.
possession,
First half it
dominant.
was very good.
Yeah,
man.
I liked the first half a
Tyler
lot.
Adams was amazing.
They were
Yeah,
playing like
that's cool.
09 Barca, bro. They were playing sick. They were playing.
They
good
had the
football.
game under control. The midfield was pressing was perfect. You know, they
Yeah.
played a very good game in the first half.
Pulisic should start at that striker spot.
More central,
false nine,
more
yeah.
central at least.
Josh
Yeah,
Sargent,
more
I don't know
central.
how he's a fucking professional player, bro.
No, that's too harsh. That's too harsh.
Nah, that's not.
That's too harsh.
For
He
a
needs
very
to get
long
in.
time.
He needs to get more involved.
He
That's
is-
just it.
He is a little poor.
He's very shit.
Watching him play,
He just
watching
needs
him
to
play for
get more
Norwich
involved.
all last season too. He's shit.
Last season,
terrible.
but this season for Norwich in the championship.
He's doing well. That's why you got to call him. But I mean,
I want to start
If-
him next game.
if Pulisic can get put into the false nine position and you can put Aronson wide or even Gio Reyna wide,
Didn't
or who else?
play.
Who Gio Reyna didn't even play.
Yeah. That one,
I would like to
surprised
see
me a little bit. That one
Yeah.
surprised me a little. I expected him to make an
But
appearance at
I
least.
still think they're gonna play with the actual nine, whether it's Ferreira, Sargent, because of the physicality that they're gonna go up against England.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably going to be someone who can interchange with Pulisic because Pulisic down the middle is a lot better than him on the wing.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say better. He just provides more to his
He's
game and to the
more
team.
adaptable in the midfield. And it's
but
not in the midfield, in the center.
Credits to Wales that second half though.
Yeah.
They changed the game completely.
That substitution to the Borman striker more.
Kiefer Moore, I'm telling you guys, he should be starting.
He should have had a hat trick, bro.
I wouldn't say
he's
that.
not-
Dude, he had that many chances, bro. He had so many chances that he skied over with his head.
Matt Turner had a great save.
Yeah. He's starting. He has to start next game.
Oh yeah, he will.
Bale on the right.
He's the number one.
Oh, I don't like Bale up top.
About Kiefer Moore? Yeah, Kiefer Moore should start.
They switched off, man. They had it for at least 60 minutes. They were confident. They were playing good football.
And you could tell once the whistle blew, they knew that draw was basically a loss. They're playing England next, and then
that was more of a loss than. Oh, I guess we'll go into that game later, but I feel like that was way more of a loss than Canada's defeat.
And Bale, Bale. I'm trying to say Wales, but Wales pretty much
They are
is Bale.
Bales.
If Kelly Acosta didn't tackle him, that would have been a fucking worldy scene.
Probably.
Kevin Acosta. Oh, the
Kevin
fucking
Acosta.
We all saw it. It was green time, bro. It was green time.
I don't know, but I can guarantee you that was gonna go.
That shit was probably gonna go in. Yeah,
That was gonna go.
Smart foul, bro.
that's it. That's
Turner was
something Bale would do all the fucking time.
Way out, and he was right in the center of the field.
The funny part is
central.
everyone watched the game, knew he was gonna do that. We just saw Turner way off his line. We're like, bro, chip it, and we knew he was gonna score that too.
Yeah, but he robbed us from a insane moment.
Yeah.
That would have been
The scenes right in front of the fans. That was
memories for years, man.
Shit. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
But the penalty though, what a pen. What a hit in general.
not surprised. Expected.
From
the
Gareth
best
Bale,
penalty.
from Gareth Bale, yeah.
Didn't Turner get a hand on it, though?
Bag.
Huh?
Turner didn't get
I
a
think
hand on
barely,
it?
but
I
no one's
don't
saving
think so.
that.
It wasn't enough to like do anything.
Dude,
Bale
the
shot
power
the
on
fire.
that
Yeah, he
was
shot it. He hit it with
immense.
too much power.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the surprise of match week 1.
Oh my god.
No one in the world expected
Tell me
this.
about it.
Just of match week 1,
Arkin.
this might be the biggest upset we've seen in World Cup history. man.
In our
time,
generation, yeah.
in our lifetime.
Imagine what
Well,
Saudi
we've
Arabia
seen-
gonna do to Mexico.
and the
If they can
thing,
do
the
this
crazy
shit,
part
so.
is just the first group stage game.
It was game 1, bro. It was
Game
their
one.
opener. Holy shit!
I was the
No
only one
way.
awake watching this game.
Mhm.
I told you I was
And
awake.
man- Oh, yeah, you
sent it
wanna sleep.
because
You
Messi
wanna
scored
sleep.
Messi scored in the 10th minute, and he was wearing
Yeah,
number 10, and I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's what's up. And then I was like, all right, this game should end like 5-0.
Watching
I
this
was
game,
asleep.
Witness history.
seeing Messi, Argentina get past the high line that Saudi Arabia was playing and getting these offside goals when they were barely offside. The Lautaro goal, in my opinion, should have not been ruled
It
off.
was
No,
onside.
I don't think so
It was
either.
onside.
But I was over here in the chat, like hella excited, like seeing Argentina play because they're doing really well that first
It
half.
was pure domination.
It was domination.
It was
They were
dominant
just cruising
ball.
through.
They had no trouble with Saudi Arabia
Mhm.
whatsoever,
Mhm.
but just could
They
not.
just had a couple
could
shaky
not-
moments.
They look, in my
They
opinion,
just got unlucky. They just got unlucky.
A lot of
They
the-
got very lucky. I mean, dude, three offside goals.
Yeah, that's that
in the first half.
alone speaks a lot.
in
That
my
alone speaks a
opinion,
lot.
there was too many Argentina players that look too lazy, bro.
That ball.
Papu Gomez,
I
Di
wouldn't say
Maria,
lazy. I wouldn't say
Messi
lazy.
at
No,
times.
no, not lazy.
We're not gonna talk about that ball.
No, not lazy.
No
No.
way. We don't talk about
DePaul,
the ball.
he didn't
had
look
an
lazy.
awful- no.
He was just
He was
so
just
bad on
bad.
the ball.
He was terrible.
You know what it was? It was they felt after the goals were coming in, and yeah, they were
Pressure.
They were getting. No, I feel like they were too comfortable.
Yeah.
They were
They
getting
were
too
comfortable coming into the
That-
game.
That and being again too comfortable.
After Messi's goal, they kind of really after Messi's goal, and then like those couple offsides efforts and stuff like that, and just continuous pressing against Saudi Arabia, they really didn't. It really looked like they didn't stand a chance. Obviously, going into the second half, completely switched off.
That's what I'm trying to say. They're carrying in the way they ended the first half.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna start it the same way. Like they were calm, they were chill, and Saudi Arabia came in halftime. They had that talk with
fire. They had that. They had that emotion in them.
What's his manager's last name? I forgot. Renard. And then a whole different team. They got him sleeping. They caught him sleeping. Credit to Saudi Arabia.
There were just too many players
Crazy goals.
in the Argentina lineup that were shit. Papu Gomez does not start ever in this World Cup.
No, that's too
Again.
harsh. That's too harsh. You didn't watch the game.
I watched the game. I had to watch the whole game.
No,
Debatable.
that's too harsh. That's too harsh.
Dude, what did he do?
He put an assist for Lautaro's goal, which is a crucial ball. But
you can't he was terrible.
No, he was
one of the worst players on the field.
No,
Yes, he was.
I think the Paul was
by
I think
far.
the Paul was hands down the
was
worst.
statistically and just from like that point of view, from watching from the screen.
Yeah, statistically, but watching the worst ones, Molina, Cuti was dreadful.
Cuti was very
Debo
bad.
was fucking ass.
No,
Tagliafico,
No.
mid.
No.
Paredes, okay. DePaul, terrible. Di Maria, lazy, not fit. Messi, pecho frio, and you got Papu Gomez.
All this you're chatting right now is your agenda towards Messi.
I watched the whole game.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. You were asleep.
No, I didn't watch it live.
Then where'd you watch it? Where'd you watch the
replay?
full 90 then? Oh, Peacock has the replay.
Yeah,
I had to watch the game, bro. I was like, bro,
No,
how
but
guys do
you
that?
went into that game knowing the score already and just picking points out from the game.
I watched the whole
That's
game.
exactly what he was doing.
I know.
Okay, what did I just say is wrong?
No, you're wrong about Tagliafico. Tagliafico played his fucking heart out. He played his
I said he
fucking
was
heart out.
okay. I didn't say he played
Molina
I
bad.
said he was mid.
Molina did have a bad game. Kuti did have a bad game.
Very
Dibu
bad
couldn't
game.
do anything to those 2 goals. Perfectly played.
The first one?
The first, it was lower 90 right against the ball.
Bro, he touched it too.
No, he didn't touch it.
I don't blame him. I don't blame
touched the
Debo for the
second one.
He
goals.
touched the second one.
I won't blame him.
No,
for
no,
I
he's
won't
not
blame
to
him for the
blame.
goals.
No.
But I will say that he was poor and that he
Both
has
of
been
them.
poor coming into the World Cup already.
Yeah, the first goal was unlucky because of the way that they got that rebound into the through ball.
Second one,
The second goal was beautiful.
Great strike.
Beautiful.
Great
The
strike.
ball got sat. Oh, he didn't get. He obviously
For the
got
second
50,
goal?
but-
For the second goal?
On the second goal, he
It
got
took a
crossed.
deflection and Emmy touched
So
it
you just
too.
have to be real. All those players I just said, they were bad.
Okay, but
Di Maria
why were they
unfit.
bad
I
though?
agree.
Why
Di
do you
Maria-
think
Yeah, why were they bad?
Because they were playing a high ass line and they were closing everybody down in the midfield.
Or because they
That's
came
exactly
in with
why
too
when
much
Messi
confidence.
received every time Messi received the ball, he
comfortable.
had 3
Too
players
comfortable.
around him the whole time.
No, not just Messi.
Two passes.
Oh, yeah, I know
Anytime
everybody.
any central player
Yes.
would receive the ball, Saudi Arabia was there.
And they can do that because they had a high ass line
High-ass
and they
line.
weren't playing
And the
strikers
thing-
up top
yeah.
against the center back.
Yes, but credit to Saudi Arabia again for playing that high ass line throughout 80 minutes
Being
of the whole
brave
game
enough to
because
do
they
that
did
shit
it
against Argentina.
very well.
No.
They forced Argentina to play long ball and long ball and long ball when Papu Gomez isn't the fastest. Di Maria also isn't the fastest, and they
And they're unfit.
unfit. You know,
Yeah.
And also,
Papu Gomez isn't a regular starter at Sevilla. Di Maria's unfit. Messi isn't a player to.
Messi's still injured in my opinion.
Messi,
you
no.
could tell he's still.
No, he played well. Messi played well, putting in balls in behind. But those balls in behind
The
didn't
first
give him
half,
anything.
fucking what, 20 minutes?
Nah, man, you're waffling.
Bro, you're the only person I've heard that said Messi had a good game.
I see he played well.
He didn't have a good
played
game.
well.
He was playing all right.
He was
He
only
didn't
one.
play shit.
He was playing good enough for the fact that he was getting close on every 3
Beto
seconds he
Frio
would get
to
the
the
ball.
max.
No, he did his job well. He did his job well, which is what Messi does. Picks up the ball, carries, puts up a through ball in. The only thing was his teammates not helping him with those balls that he was putting in.
He's,
Everyone had bad games.
he's used to seeing poachers, fam.
Who had a good game for Argentina?
Lautaro. I think Lautaro.
No,
Otamendi was okay.
Otamendi. Yeah,
Lisandro came in and
Otamendi
did-
always plays well, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
Lisandro came in and did way
Otamendi
better.
played well.
Lisandro should start next
I
game.
think Lisandro,
Yeah,
should have
Lisandro
been.
probably
I think
will
that should have
start.
been. I think it should have been
Lisandro,
confirmed.
yeah,
He
'cause
should have been
Guti-
started. There was no
Guti
way
also
he
has
started.
an
He's
season.
not fully. Cristiano Ronaldo's not fully fit.
That was
yet.
crazy how Lisandro Martinez did not end up getting a start.
Enzo Fernandez came in, and I liked
Yep.
him more
He had
than
a
Leandro
decent
Massive
change.
change.
Paredes.
He should be starting as
Fernandez is
Mexico.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Do you see any changes of them going in against Mexico?
I do.
How many?
A lot. I
Like,
see 4
Let me see.
subs.
Give me like a for sure.
I would
one that
say
you think's
more
It's
gonna-
going to be Molina again.
For who? Montiel called it?
It's going to be. It was Molina. Molina's
Acuna,
gonna be-
maybe.
They're both just as
Acuna-
solid.
Acuna-
Montiel and
Acuna
Molina
should
just
be
as solid
starting
as
over
each other.
Tagliafico.
No, I disagree.
You think so?
I disagree.
I think Tagliafico,
They
to
played
be honest,
well.
really didn't play that bad
And
at
then
all.
seeing
I think he's
Acuna
very consistent.
put to waste about 7 corners in a row that second half was
It
terrible.
reminds me of Rafinha at Barca. Just
Mhm.
wasteful ass.
The pause
corner
is slowly
kicks.
getting overrated.
No, but the Paul is still going to play. They're going to see it as just one bad game. He's still going to play. He's going to play next to Enzo Fernandez, I think.
It's just that game. That one bad game was
Yeah, it's just that one bad game. And but
horrific. Was a horrific.
And the
game.
first World Cup game, that's the worst time to fucking play like ass. All right, let's move on to the quick overview of the next game because it ended 0-0. Denmark versus Tunisia.
Oh my God. I watched 45 minutes of this and I went to sleep.
I struggled to stay awake.
I did not watch this game at all.
No, this was a 2 a.m. one, no?
Luckily, I did
No, this is
not.
the 5 a.m. after the
Oh,
Argentina.
5 a.m.?
I tried watching it after the Argentina game.
What day was this?
The same day as Argentina.
Tuesday.
Ah,
I
it's
tried watching. That's why I was
shit.
watching it a bit and I was like, nah. I'm
I was disappointed because I always had Denmark finishing first. Denmark have nothing up top.
it
and-
was so boring.
It was very bad.
Did Braithwaite even play?
I didn't watch the second half, so I couldn't tell you, but he didn't start.
Denmark looked too. They're not a threat. They have no lethal
as hell.
passing.
They were passive.
That's your guys' dark horse?
That's not mine. I predicted
weren't mine
like
either.
Turkey, Euro.
I said Canada. I still think
Euro
Canada.
2020.
I still think Canada
Still
got it.
can be.
I still think
Canada,
Canada.
Canada's good.
I still
The
I
thing
think-
with Denmark, their whole left side, their left center back and their left wing back, they're right footed, so they would never go down the flank.
And just cross.
They always just cut
Yeah.
back and pass it back, bro. It would
They're
have.
so passive.
Yup.
They need to be more direct. But
It's
hopefully,
annoying.
I like to see more of like what they did in the Euro, man.
Tunisia, I mean, they did their job. With the
They held out a draw.
They held out. They got a point.
They were hella passionate about the draw too. Good for them.
Hey,
So,
shit, man.
they could
Points
get a
are
result
points in the
against
World-
Australia,
Points are
bro.
points in the World Cup, man.
Yeah.
You take what you
Yeah.
get.
All right, let's move on to our game. Mexico versus Poland. What a snooze!
San Memo.
I'll start with saying that hands down, this is the worst officiating I've ever seen.
Oh my
I don't
God.
think I can like think of any other game where I think the referees were as bad.
I agree.
Like
bro.
honestly, it was the worst absolute worst calls I've seen in my life, man.
I agree.
Holy
I think
cow.
you and I were the ones who were dogging on the ref.
Oh my god,
Like the
bro.
whole game.
The offsides one at the end. That
For both
the
teams.
Raul Jimenez that they called offsides for a cross. Raul Jimenez didn't even make
it was-
contact with the ball.
it
He
was
was the
a
only
lot
player
about
on
it.
everything.
A lot about it.
Chucky was getting
Challenges,
snapped in half, left and right.
That's
Chucky was
everything,
angry.
though.
But like you see the replays
Yeah,
and you
yeah,
see
yeah.
like and nothing get even looked at. Jorge Sanchez makes contact with somebody's shoulder.
and he gets it
he
booked.
falls and he gets booked and he gets
like
booked.
18 minutes in the game. Like,
I think the first half I noticed a lot of calls going Poland's way, and the second half it was both teams the calls were pretty
Yeah.
shit.
It was bad for both teams.
The fishing was
yeah, officiating was
horrific,
bad,
man.
but you know what also was bad? The way both teams played this game.
Yeah.
Poland sat back, tried to play the counterattack, and when they tried to do it, they didn't even get anything out of it.
Poland are a terrible
they
team.
try to play the long ball, but
They're terrible. How do you
But-
make Lewandowski look so average?
Tata Martino played that very well.
I agree. I disagree.
I just a little in terms of defensive.
We just
I
need a
think
striker.
I
We're
think the
good defensively.
I think the Lewandowski man marking was perfect.
Montes
Perfect.
Masterclass.
What I give,
and Hector Moreno. I think they were
what I
both.
give
I think they were both
Tata
great.
credit is he finally fixed up his way of defending set pieces. You know, because
Mhm.
Poland had a lot of corners and set piece dead ball plays. And
That's what they look
could
for.
have easily, and that's what they look for.
Average height is 6 foot, and
And
that's
us Mexicans always concede set
Yeah.
pieces, bro.
Yeah,
And
that's
they were all in sync. You know, they all moved well with their coverage.
Alexis
and everything.
Vega was marking Lewandowski for it. Like
Yeah,
almost every
and
set
he did a
piece.
job.
No,
And he
his
did a
shit,
job.
man. Everybody
Speaking about Alexis Vega,
I would start him up top.
I think he should score. No, Alexis Vega doesn't.
Alexis
No,
Vega?
not on
Dude,
top.
he's doing
I don't-
well where he's
Not on
at.
top. You want to know why he doesn't go
False
up top?
nine or some
No,
shit.
we want to know why? Because he drops back way too much. Yes, as a false nine, they drop back a little bit, but Alexis Vega was up
Thing
and
is that I
down
think
the flank.
Alexis
man.
Vega has that playmaker ability and mentality that he has when he picks up the ball.
It's just that's just someone we need just to be in there.
No, and
Finish
I
it, bro.
agree sometimes because whenever I see him pick, I was watching him pick it up from like maybe the 30 yard or the 40 yard, and it would low key irritate me because I'm like, dog, I'm like, yes, you're good, you're picking up the ball, good shit, but who's gonna finish?
But you know why?
Who's not in the
You know
front?
why he was doing that? Because he has Achach and Luis Flores and Edson who aren't direct.
Luis Chavez.
I think
Flores
Achacha was
Luis
dominant.
Chavez.
I think Achacha had a great game.
Yeah, he did have a good game. But
Surprisingly.
what I'm trying to tell you is that
No,
Alexis
I
Vega's only one that
do understand where
cuts
you're
in
coming from. Yeah,
and direct. Oh, take
Yeah,
this
no,
player
no,
on,
sí
take
te
this player
entiendo.
I
on.
think
And
Chucky
that's
was
what
trying
Alexis
to. It
Vega's
just
good at.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't as effective. But in terms of Tata, I think it was okay setup. It's just that striker, bro. We need
We just
someone
need
to just
we need
fucking
more
score.
threats, more movement going
Yes.
forward, more llegadas, más
Henry
llegadas,
Martin.
everything.
I watched him. I watched his ball movement. I
tell you
watched him.
guys,
I watched him.
bro.
I watched him make those first post runs. I watched him press for that ball like an America kid.
It's not good enough.
It's his first World Cup, man. Dale chance. Let's go into the next game because
Aquí
Henry
no
Martin doesn't get
hay
replaced.
de dar chance.
Henry Martin doesn't get
is a-
replaced.
Henry Martin is a super sub.
Henry Martin won't come.
I
Henry Martin
still
won't come off
think
the bench.
Funes Mori should have started this
Yes,
game.
and I hope
and I think he will start.
he has to.
I
Saturday.
think Henry Martin ends up staying again.
And Jimenez should not touch the field ever again.
Comes off the
Well,
bench.
Henry Martin hasn't given us enough to call him. Okay, he should start. Oh, he should start. Oh,
Since,
Yeah, not at all.
since ever since his first ever call up for Mexico, never.
I think if Jimenez never had came on, because at that point I do blame Tata Martino for the subs that he made. Achacha's presence in the midfield was gone after Charlie Rodriguez was getting bullied.
So passive.
He's too small.
Yep.
We
Yeah, I don't think he's
we
gonna
traded we fucking subbed out our second tallest player for
wasn't-
our shortest player.
that wasn't-
that was bad. That was
yeah,
bad.
that wasn't the right sub. As I'm trying to say,
Yeah.
as I tried to say that day, bring on Piojo in the midfield because he's direct and he's left-footed playmaking.
I think
He's gonna give you more play. You know, just more ability to go forward than Charlie, who's another, in my opinion, of a box-to-box type of holding midfielder.
I don't like Charlie at all.
and I'm not the biggest fan of Charlie as well.
Luis Chavez, fucking baller.
Oh, what a player!
I was
he
gonna
is.
mention
What
that.
a player.
He was alright. He was alright.
After
was
never
good.
after never
He was
watching him in the Mexican League, watching him come to the World Cup and play like that,
Dude, he's good as
he
fuck.
was really good.
Really
That
good. 3
that ball
years
he gave
cons-
to who was it?
to Gallardo.
Yeah.
Gallardo should have got a touch. on it.
Defensively, we were great.
Yeah, we did our job defensively.
Lewandowski was nowhere to be seen, man.
Bro, Gallardo's so frustrating because he could have a good ass 10 minutes
And then-
five minutes after that,
Both our fullbacks, dog.
wanna
Both our
see-
fullbacks are exactly the same. Both our fullbacks are exactly the same.
Okay, and that's the thing.
They're so poor forward,
Fullbacks.
man. They're so poor forward.
Argentina's fullbacks, they're not the best defensively, in my opinion, or just the best in general. So I think if we can exploit both wide areas, we can do
Chucky
something,
versus
especially with Chucky.
Tagliafico.
Especially with Chucky, because Tagliafico, Chucky is his weaknesses are big body fullbacks. which is Poland.
Yeah.
And
If you
tight
get someone like
spaces.
Tagliafico, I think he could take him on, man.
But
Yeah.
I wouldn't. But,
He's
but I feel like Antuna would be able to take Tagliafico on better because I don't feel
Yeah,
like
but the problem with Antuna is his end product.
It's
Oh, yeah,
it's
yeah.
everything.
And decision
it's
making.
everything. It's everything but the fact that he can run. Antuna can run. Yes, he can dribble, maybe. But Antuna is poor on the ball. He cannot
plays like a
pass.
middle schooler
He
sometimes,
dribbles
bro.
with his head facing down. He shoots.
Yeah, but
Oh my God. No, ese güey se me desespera bien.
you remind me of Dom in the sense that like
Yes.
he just cuts like Omar, basically like fucking Omar, exactly like Omar.
More this in the pod. That's crazy.
No, but yeah, Memo Cho, I said we have to talk.
We're not
about
surprised
Memo Cho.
about Memo, bro. Before coming into the World Cup, I said
Man,
I'm gonna be
can we
real with you.
can we
I
actually talk about this shit.
I actually thought Memo. I mean, well, first of all, I thought Lewandowski was gonna score.
no.
Me too.
I had
thought-
all confidence in the
thought.
world on Memo.
Yeah.
That's actually crazy.
Nah, man.
See,
If you guys-
I
if you
respect
guys-
that. I respect it.
If you guys saw our reaction TikTok or if
Yeah, video.
it got taken
It got
down, right?
taken
Or go
down.
check our Instagram. Ladsfootyshow. It's maybe still up on there. But in the video, I was just holding
There's a couple of
cover
us
my
like
mouth,
covering
bro.
our
What
mouth.
gave me hope is that Lewandowski missed his last penalty for Barca. That's the only hope I got.
Oh, you did mention that as well.
Memo hasn't.
Memo hasn't.
A Mexican goalie has never saved a penalty in the
as an
World Cup.
America
Yeah,
fan,
one like 1960.
I haven't watched Memo save anything since like the Copa Oro and like when we had the penalty shootout against Costa Rica or some shit. I think it was like 2017. That's how long it's been, dog, since I've seen Memo save a penalty. I
as
had
soon-
no
yeah.
faith.
It's
bro.
funny. It's funny
I had
because
no faith.
everyone around the world, like a World Cup
He's
Memo.
trending
World
now,
Cup
bro.
Ochoa. You know,
He's
but he
trending
was
now.
trending before the World Cup started.
And it
Everyone's like,
continues.
"Oh, I'm so ready for like seeing Ochoa
Out of
have a
nowhere, huh?
masterclass."
It was a little random.
Yeah, it
random
was- it
'cause
was really
in terms
random.
of our community, obviously the selección and stuff, we talk about it. And we're like, yeah, Memo's fucking
Yeah.
sick for the World
For
Cup.
everyone
But
else,
for the whole world to start bringing that out, like Sky Sports, ESPN, like these big channels and stuff to like mention
and all the
him.
fanatics or all the social media
Everyone,
platforms,
everyone,
bro.
he's trending, bro. That's,
Yeah.
how do you think he feels, man?
No, but I was gonna compare how we see him in our league in America versus how
Terrible.
everyone else sees him in this big
like
stage.
like I'm saying, he
'Cause,
hasn't.
man,
he dives the wrong way.
He
dives the
receives
wrong
a
way
lot of
every
slander
time.
in Mexico with America. and
Every
everyone,
penalty,
from everyone,
every
and
penalty,
his
he
own
dives the
fans.
wrong way.
Literally the
Man.
best goalie in the league in it.
I disagree.
I disagree.
Bota's way better
I
in the league.
disagree. Best goalie in the World Cup, yeah, but
Yeah.
Yo, yeah, that's a different. Every time he wears that Mexico badge,
some
See,
different.
the thing
Something
is,
about it.
Memo Ochoa is so
changes
bad at
inside
coming
him.
out. That's the only thing he's bad at. Besides that,
He also
once he gets on the plane to the World Cup, he fucking goes super.
he also
like-
doesn't catch shit. He
Yeah,
can't
and he's
catch
not good
a
at
lot.
playing out from the back either.
He does
not
a
bad.
job.
He's not bad.
He doesn't know.
Whenever I watch an American game, they pass him the ball, he just kicks that shit.
oh, he's very bad at playing on the
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next game. France 4-1 against Australia. I'm surprised.
I'm not.
I thought they would either tie or barely win.
Low key, when that goal came in, and I see you in the group chat spam Australia. Oh shit!
The defense,
I
that
was
was a
like-
bad
I was
defense.
driving home. I was
I
barely
was
driving
like,
home. I was like,
yeah,
oh shit!
yeah.
I had to turn on the game, bro.
But bad for Lucas Hernandez tore his ACL in that play.
Dude, that's
Out for the whole season.
Wasn't he playing left back though?
Yeah, he's playing, but
I mean,
he
he's
plays
left-
that. He
yeah.
plays that. He plays that.
It was so cool that his brother came in from though.
I feel like Dale should
Oh,
have
I
started
feel
regardless.
Dale should have been
Yeah,
started.
he got an assist 20 minutes into
they're
the
both,
game.
they're both good. I think Lucas Hernandez is way better at center back though. I think in terms of his
I
build,
think he's way better at the third center back.
left center.
yes,
left
yes, in a
Oh,
three,
yeah.
in a
Three,
three.
I mean, yeah.
But Dale Hernandez is a proper
And Dale's a
proper left back, man.
going
He's a
forward
dog,
is
man.
different, man.
Look at the ball he played into Rabiot. Perfect.
Oh, speaking about Rabiot,
Perfect.
What a
Rabiot
performance.
again. Great
Goal and
performance.
assist.
Chouameni and
We were
Rabiot.
mentioning this the whole time.
they're set.
I told
I think
you,
that's
I'm
a set
like,
midfielder.
Rabiot's coming in with great form. He's gonna start.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
don't
That's
know,
true
I don't
though,
know.
because with Juve, he did finish his cap the last month very well with Juve.
The
That's 2
Moise,
months.
the assist to
months.
Moise Kean. Oh my god, man, beautiful.
He came in with confidence.
Despite all these injuries and also Ben's being ruled out, Giroud,
Yeah, they started the
they
team.
don't need him. They don't need Ben's. Giroud,
They literally
won the World Cup.
with Giroud.
Giroud scored 6 goals in this World Cup. Giroud next game breaks Henry's record.
That's not a hot take.
It's not a hot take. It's not a hot take
No,
because
it's
he
not,
already
but
scored
6 goals.
on. Nobody. It's like Chicharito being Mexican's top goal scorer. Who the fuck thinks Giroud was gonna end up being France's top goal
Yeah,
scorer?
that's crazy.
He's so underrated.
Mbappe,
Just
goal,
just
assist.
overlooked, just
Oh my god.
overlooked. But in terms of ability, Giroud just has it, man. He's a proper 9.
Proper poacher.
What do you guys
proper
think of
goal
Griezmann's performance?
I mean,
The
yeah,
job
He
Wasn't
did,
bad.
he did what he
Good.
did what he
He was
does.
He
playing
needed
good
to
for
do.
Atletico, and I knew he was gonna come in and do the same shit for France.
He did what he needed to do. He didn't. He didn't
I'm
stand
glad.
out. He didn't stand out, but he filled his role. He did.
I'm glad Dembele got an assist.
Dembele was looking
And
scary.
told you he was
bro.
gonna start.
score, man.
I'm glad.
Yeah, we
bro.
did. We fucking had a whole 30-minute argument that he was gonna start, bro. There's no way they were gonna play 2 right backs against Australia. Come on.
No, that wasn't the debate, man. I was saying Pavard was
Mbappe
gonna
could have
start.
scored more.
Pavard on that goal, though.
Mbappe.
Mbappe, Oh, why is Mbappe so shit?
Don't start. Don't
Oh,
start.
shit.
Don't
Oh.
start.
No,
Don't
Mbappe,
start.
he could have easily had like 4
Don't
goals.
start. Don't start.
What?
Don't start shitting on Mbappe already because he's gonna end up with like 7 goals. Oh
No, we all know that. Mbappe had what? A goal, 2
He's just
assists?
too good, bro. He's a fucking cheat code.
I think at times
So
he
much-
just
so much
he
of that.
sells.
I'll never change the Mbappe Haaland debate. Mbappe is always.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mbappe's only gonna be better than
Come
Haaland.
on, man.
Yeah,
One gives you football, one ends football. Like in terms of footy, right? Fucking finishes the play, just taps it in.
Nah,
Like, nah,
Nah, Haaland
fucking
brings you
play it
championship,
back.
fam.
If Haaland, once Haaland can do a flip flap, then we'll start the debate again. But
Yeah.
until then,
Pretty sure he's done that
it's
shit
pointless.
before.
Haaland, never in his life. He'd probably tear
Fucking
his ACL.
indoor when he was 14 years old.
But France looking scary. You guys got to watch out for them. Man.
It was
They
very
have
surprised.
Too much depth.
I'm surprised.
They're good.
I didn't expect him to be that good
You
with
know
the
what? I
midfield.
expected a win from out of this game, but I didn't expect a dominant performance like the way they pulled.
Solid,
Off. Especially
bro.
when Australia ended up scoring first. I was like, oh, shit.
When I saw they
This
scored
game's
first,
gonna
I
end
was
up
like,
different.
damn, the World Cup curse is real, fam.
No, World Cup curse, that's not happening.
For France,
I've been saying it's not
it's-
happening.
it was-
France is too good.
I was hesitant when I seen how many injuries were coming out, and then we were watching the lineup came out,
Yeah.
and we were looking at it. And you just see stars, you see
good,
pure all
man.
stars, you see an all star squad. There was nothing wrong
It
with
was
the
just
team
the
they brought
midfield,
out.
bro.
Chouameni,
and
great.
you see
great
Upamecano
fucking
and
player, man.
Konate, and you're like, damn. Saliba, the season he's having with Arsenal, first
I didn't
place.
expect Upamecano to start. I didn't expect Upamecano to
Varane is
start.
like I would say Deschamps' favorite
Varane's
center
injured,
back.
isn't he?
Varane's fit.
Not
No,
fully.
he
not
would have
fully.
started if
Yeah,
he was.
not
Not if he's
fully.
fit, you think?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
he was taken.
Oh, okay.
He was taken because he's not completely injured anymore. But he's not like he's not 100.
So he's more there for like the further
Yeah,
stages.
he's there just
in
got
case,
you,
just
got
in
you,
case.
Got you.
Which is pretty good too. Like to play in the litter game.
Yeah, fair enough.
But I don't think Upamecano should be starting.
I don't think he
Considering
did
the
good.
season,
He did fine.
considering the season he's having for Bayern though, like
The one that did bad was fucking Pavard on the first goal.
on the first.
Oh
that's what I
my
said. That was
God.
Sleeping,
terrible
bro.
scanning. He didn't scan.
He sent me an advertisement for like head checking and shit, like a little PR.
Yeah, the VR. I follow them, bro.
There
They're
was
sick.
like a little comment that was like, "Oh, everybody head checks," and they were like, "Pavard doesn't," and like it's showing him just run past him. It was fucked up.
Let's move on to the next game. Another 0-0. Morocco versus Croatia.
I'm so mad I didn't.
I think that's
Oh,
the
wait.
most boring game of the World
Morocco,
Cup. so
Croatia.
far.
Oh, I didn't
Yes.
watch that game actually. I
I don't
don't
watch
watch
that
it.
That was by far
I didn't
the most boring game of the World
It was a
Cup.
2 a.m. game.
The
I didn't
highlights
watch
were
it.
3 minutes, dog.
The highlights
The
were
highlights
bad.
were 3 minutes, bro, or like 3-4 minutes.
There was no shots, nothing.
I woke up that morning to one football and I checked the score and I was like 0-0 really, bro.
Yeah, I know it's really something.
damn.
I honestly expected Morocco getting a goal.
it's an old.
I thought Croatia were
Croatia
gonna
were gonna score
cruise.
like
it's an
Mas-
old ass team. that's
Mazraoui
why.
came off injured.
Oof.
And he started left back. I predicted.
man.
Yeah, we got to see what these two teams, man. Because that game, we saw nothing. We can't determine nothing about them.
Croatia got Canada next.
That's third and fourth. Croatia,
That's gonna be a good-ass game.
Croatia, Morocco. That's third and fourth.
And you
in that
saw
group.
what the
Croatia,
Canadian
Canada
coach
next,
said.
I think Canada. Oh, what? Yeah, they said he was like, where he's like, we're gonna go out there and fuck Croatia.
Of course, that's your
They're,
job.
no, but they're gonna.
Yeah,
they
but with
actually
that
are going
mentality,
to.
that's dog
They actually
mentality,
are
though.
going to. Like they're gonna get.
No,
dog
Croatia
walked.
is shivering.
They're gonna
For
get
sure.
dog walked. The way
gonna be the
Canada
same
came
shit
out
for
playing that
fucking
game.
Mexico.
If Croatia try to play that game like they did against Morocco, they're gonna get.
Croatia's way
obliterated.
better defensively though than Belgium.
I agree. That is true.
Way better.
think
No,
that's
I don't
true.
think it was. I think Belgium were fine defensively. I think where they lacked was in the midfield. Tielemans was lost. Tielemans was not playing his position. And
Witsel.
Witzel was also
He-
just
he's
out
played-
of it.
he's played center back for Atletico this year.
De
Boy,
Bruyne
we're
was
not there yet, fam. We're
pissed.
not there yet, fam. Chill.
Oh yeah, true. Wrong game.
Let's
wrong
move
game,
on
wrong game.
to the next surprise. Germany lost 2-1, as expected from me and Keeks.
Wow, we're good. I'll probably
Ball knowledge.
credit
Ball
to the
knowledge.
boys. I'm mad I didn't watch this game. I'm really upset I didn't watch this game.
watched-
I
I
thought
watched
Germany
most
were
of
gonna
it.
cruise.
I'm mad I didn't name any Japanese players when you asked me because like out of the top of my head, as I was watching it, I was like, damn, I was like, like half these motherfuckers.
That's what we were arguing. Cruz with what? What is Germany? You said Mueller was going to stop. Be striker. Mueller didn't
Sane.
even play, did he?
I think Sane was the biggest one. I think
Sane.
Sane was the.
Yeah,
only
I think
don't-
Sane should have started
that,
over
really-
Musiala. Musiala had.
Oh, I don't know
No,
about that.
Musiala
I don't know about that.
Musiala was
I don't know about
Musiala
that.
played
Musiala
well.
was-
Musiala played really good. I watched all the highlights. That
One
run that he
football
had.
game, I'm like,
He was just
a
making good
4-point
runs, but that's
something?
about it. He didn't
stupid. That's
have
so
anything
stupid.
come.
That play he had in the box.
Oh my
Shit.
god, world class.
Japan.
Fucking Havertz was in his way. He was gonna shoot it first time, and Havertz ended up jumping. He fucking panicked and got out the way.
It wasn't. Germany
I
didn't
saw
play
a lot
bad
of-
though.
I saw a lot of Havertz slander though.
Yeah,
he's
he was
poor.
quiet, bro. He was crying.
like
quiet.
every game.
You know, even in a Chelsea,
he's a
shirt, he
flop.
plays like that.
Havertz is a flop. Havertz is way more of a flop than Joao Felix.
Yeah.
Nah,
Mm?
that's a good debate, but nah.
When he was at Leverkusen, what was he playing? He was playing the.
Bro, he
10,
scored a Champions
10.
League final
now he's
goal.
playing. He's playing.
Joao Felix is going to the World Cup
strikers.
final. Oh my!
Fucking jaw. Germany. I mean, not everything's lost with them. I think
Backline isn't the best.
no.
Yeah.
They had a lot of chances to win the game. Japan's goalie was on fucking crack.
Man of the match.
Yeah.
Hansi Flick just needs to pick a better 11. Sane on the bench. Sane on the bench was
Who
They
started,
played good though.
Who started
they
the
didn't play
striker?
bad. They
Havertz?
didn't play bad. They didn't play bad.
Who's gonna score the goals for Germany?
Sane.
That was my question.
Nabry should be the one.
Sane, Gnabry.
scoring.
I told you
Gnabry,
guys
Sane.
Germany wasn't gonna score a lot of goals, and you go waffle.
You said Spain too, dumbass.
Yeah, you did
I
say
said
Spain.
Spain wasn't gonna score a lot of goals.
Yeah,
I said
they
Ferran
scored
was gonna
7.
score goals.
You said no. Spain has no attack.
When you said that,
No, you said that. I watched the video.
I was defending Spain.
I said that.
No,
And Spain-
everyone here said Spain doesn't have a lot of goals. You said it too.
because who's gonna be their striker? Morata is the striker.
how
Morata
they scored-
didn't,
they scored
Morata
7
didn't even
goals.
start.
The thing with Spain, I mean, we'll get into Spain. Who Spain play next?
Yeah,
Germany.
we'll get into that. We'll get into
Germany, Spain next, bro.
Spain's gonna
Wait, let's
shag Germany.
and this one with Japan's finishing second. Okay,
Okay, Germany's not gonna go.
Japan
through.
is
know.
most definitely.
I don't know.
finishing
It
second.
depends.
it's so bad for Germany because their next game is against
Spain.
Fuck, you're gonna go out again.
They're
Damn, they lost their.
Dude,
both,
there's
they lost their.
no way they go out back to
and
back.
two
World
home.
Cups,
They lost
man.
their 2
That'd be
openers. They lose
crazy.
2 World Cup openers. That's crazy.
Yeah,
No way they go
hopefully they
back.
win.
The World Cup
against Spain.
curse is staying with
Fuck,
Germany.
man.
I'm wearing that. I'm wearing that fucking jersey.
Hopefully they pull the result because I want to. I think if they can go into the next round, I think they can pull out some.
And
better
Japan
results.
plays Costa Rica.
Yeah,
I think.
Told you, mother.
Japan gets a win. If Japan gets a win, they qualify. If Germany don't win, no, even then.
Oh, Japan with 2 wins.
Yeah,
They
2 wins, they
qualified, dog.
qualify.
Yeah.
Yep.
They can end up topping the group, bro. They
They
can end up topping.
They actually can.
They can end up pulling out a draw
Well,
against
actually,
Spain.
They
They can end
different
up,
from Spain.
but they can end up getting a draw against Spain,
That's true.
and then boom, that's 7 points. That's done.
All right, let's move on to the Spain 7-0 thrashing
Oh
to
my
Costa Rica.
This was not expected.
It was disgusting.
This was not expected at all, or not for me. Personally, not for
Nah,
me.
I wasn't
I
expecting
saw
that.
No one
2-0.
expects
I
7
saw
goals,
2-0,
I mean.
but like, damn,
Yeah.
7?
Yeah, I know.
Holy
Bro,
shit!
they meant for that. They put Rodri center back.
Yeah, they knew they were gonna own ball.
Yeah.
They put a
Yeah, I was
CDM
gonna
at
say
center
that,
back, bro. Come
goddamn.
on, man.
They were
knew
cruising.
Luis
They were
Enrique. He's
cruising.
a fucking genius,
Master.
man.
I
I'm
didn't
telling
know-
you.
I
the
didn't
best
tell
manager
you.
at the World Cup.
I didn't
telling
know
you,
that
by far.
Ferran was dating his daughter.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
He
I didn't know
literally
that.
in his tweets, they ask him shit like
Yeah.
that.
He fucking was a swagger, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Sick.
yeah. That's just fucking cool. In my opinion, that's just fucking cool.
Yeah, you want your second to be your gaffer?
Hello? You tight?
That phone no more.
Costa Rica
baller.
have nothing.
Oh, it's 0. They didn't.
Navas
They didn't
played so bad
They didn't
too.
record a shot.
Poor guy, man.
Mm-mm.
They didn't record a shot.
Nope. It's between him and
It's
Costa
like
Rica or
it sucks
Qatar.
playing for countries like that where you're like really just the only like you're really just. The
But
only
you know what? They
motherfucker.
go for the experience. I mean, obviously, the 2014 run they had was immense.
Yeah.
But I mean, how likely is that to happen again?
No, and it's like you're not. Obviously, expectations are very different when it comes to a team like Costa Rica compared to a team like Spain. But nobody wants to lose 7. Nobody wants to score
And
concede
to
7.
think we're gonna expand the amount of teams into the next World Cup.
That's
Crazy.
dumb.
Damn, you're right, huh? You're right. I totally forgot about that.
But speaking of Spain, their midfield literally.
Their
Barca.
attack, their midfield. Oh, their midfield is
Barca.
chef kiss, Pedri and Gavi.
Who was the
What a
CDM?
game.
Busquets started?
Busquets.
Yeah.
Busquets, Gavi, and Pedri.
Barcelona
Busquets being
FC.
Busquets controlling the whole game.
Busquets went through 2
Gavi making
generations
the
of
runs,
midfielders.
Pedri picking little pockets out in the midfield. It is so beautiful.
How fucking
next game's
Busquets
gonna be the
make out of-
test.
How did Busquets
No,
make it out
but
of
what I
these
love about
generations?
Spain is the amount of players they can play up front in different positions. I never thought Asensio would be starting.
Me either.
I guess they're all very versatile when it comes to
And
the
I
forward
thought
areas.
Fati would be the one for sure starting left.
I thought Alba.
Morata,
I thought Alba would have been benched.
And it was Olmo, Asensio,
Olmo, Asensio,
and
Ferran.
and Ferran.
Yeah.
Asensio starting surprised me,
Mhm.
but I wasn't surprised.
Even the subs that came
I
in.
think-
Subs that came in, Morata scored.
Mm.
Carlos Soler scored.
Nico Williams was
put an
good.
assist.
Balde
Soler
was
scored?
good. Balde made a
Soler
run.
Yeah, Soler scored the
Balde's run
six.
for
Balde
Gavi's
played
goal
well.
was
Yeah,
immense.
Balde played well.
I think every player on that bench is
I
good.
told you guys Jordi Alba will start. There's no way Gaia replaces him,
Yes.
dog. Jordi
Gaia got
Alba's-
injured,
Yeah,
first
got
of all.
I mean, he wasn't gonna replace him anyways. Jordi
Maybe.
Alba-
Barca FC in it.
I think Jordi Alba played great.
How do you feel, Barca?
Oh yeah, he played good.
Yeah, he
damn.
dropped the, wasn't he the assist for the first goal?
Yeah, and then Balde, the substitute, made the run for Gavi's goal. His run is, I love
Was
watching.
that the
him play.
screenshot for the TikTok live stream? That was Costa Rica versus Barcelona.
Oh, me? From a Madrid account? Ow.
And next game's gonna be the test, fam. It's gonna be a good ass game.
fair.
I think this is the World Cup with like the least amount of Madrid players on the Spain squad.
Let's move on to the last 3 games. Belgium beat Canada 1-0. And Canada should have
And Canada
had at least a
and
draw.
Canada
I feel
are-
so
we're
bad for Canada.
Unlucky. We're so unlucky.
Belgium
sucks.
are
No,
Belgium are so frustrating to
no
watch.
quality. Canada.
quality.
I think Canada were just as frustrating, man, because they were just playing so well, getting to the 18 every damn time.
Every attack, every time they proceeded forward. Real quick,
just laughing at you.
Real quick.
Yeah, just laughing at
My
you.
voice since the Mexico game has been atrocious, boys. I was yelling my lungs out at the fucking ref. Oh my god! And celebrating obviously the memo save.
Yeah.
My voice has been utterly dog shit.
every call I'd make eye contact with Steve. What the fuck was that?
No, I was fucking throwing punches and shit at the fucking TV. That and I had a fucking concert yesterday. I was singing my fucking lungs out yesterday too, fam.
No,
So that's your excuse. What's why your voice crack, pussy?
Yeah, Lokes. My shit's,
You don't have to explain yourself, fam.
my
It's all
shit's been
good.
cracking.
Bitch.
It's because it's not normal for me. It's normal for my boy over here.
I haven't had the last 2 recordings.
Whenever it
man.
happens, he definitely had one last.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
Whenever it happens to VH, he goes.
No, he
Give it-
didn't.
give it 10 minutes, boys.
He didn't. No, because it's only one voice crack per session.
Hey, mention Ronaldo. He's gonna be pissed, man. It'll happen.
He scored today and won.
Anyways,
Back
Messi
to
right
as
now?
I was saying, every time Canada proceeded forward, they'd always get touches inside the opponent's
Both teams
box.
were playing kickball.
But what it was, the ball playing
Fucking, they were playing back and forth, losing the ball every
Dog, what
18.
game were you
that's-
watching, bro?
Bro,
And you
they
don't
were,
like that?
they were so boring. Both of them.
Oh my god,
That was not. That was one of the worst games I've ever seen.
Oh.
The quality on both teams were bad. The quality on both teams were bad. Canada's attack, underwhelming as
leave
shit.
right now, fam.
What did Canada do? Just possession.
They had a couple of shots.
It's because
Possession.
They had a penalty.
What do you mean possession?
penalty that David should have taken.
It was back and forth, bro. You know how many counterattacks there was? KDB
that's
had
all-
like
it would
KDB
reach 18 and then we'll go to the other team.
Yes.
And it would be like this and then be like this and like this.
proper football, fam.
That's
Back and forth.
Back-
Bro,
bro.
Yeah, that's
Both teams were
lovely.
playing bad.
That was
bro.
easily,
and they couldn't connect the pass.
That was so far one of the best games in the World Cup.
It wasn't that they couldn't
Fuck
connect
outta
the pass. It
here.
was that the defenses were playing.
Fuck outta
The defensive
What
players were
game?
playing
What
so
game has
damn
been
well.
that fought?
That fought.
That fought.
The first
That
half
game
of
was
today's
hella
Brazil's game.
Oh my god! Hello,
For
fam.
sure.
Oh my! Look
Get
at
the sack out of
you.
your mouth,
It
fam.
was.
Stop
Trying to be
Look at that.
different.
It
Stop
was
trying to be
bad.
You're
different.
gonna have to take that shit
Jesus,
out.
that
What
is
the
so
fuck?
bad.
That game was bad.
That was
More. What minute is that? Take that shit out.
That game was so fun. That
No,
was
it
one
wasn't.
Of the, that game was so fun.
But
Seeing-
Canada
seeing
deserved at least a point.
attack like that. Seeing Davies play up high, play like if he's a natural
Davies playing forward.
nine.
Davies plays forward. Is very fun to
Buchanan,
watch.
Jonathan David pulling off these crazy turns, but the only thing they needed was that
Hey,
the
Buchanan
shot.
is sick.
Courtois with the
Buchanan, yeah, Buchanan
morning.
is.
Yeah, we've been
Buchanan
on
is
that.
Sick.
Buchanan's a baller.
Buchanan's
Eustachio
dope
played.
as fuck.
Eustachio, fuck man, another great player. Eustachio, Porto.
Oh yeah.
I think
I really enjoyed that.
the bald center back that Canada, the black guy.
The Canada? Oh,
Yeah.
Miller. Oh, he was
Masterclass.
I don't know where he plays,
Masterclass.
but he's good.
Aerial dominance.
You know who I like too?
every ball in the air, he won. He dominated.
De
it.
Bruyne
bench
looked like
too, he's-
De Bruyne looked like he didn't want to
De
be
Bruyne
there.
didn't- De
What?
Bruyne
No,
didn't-
no,
Yeah,
he
no,
was
no,
pissed.
that-
Estaba
yeah,
desesperado.
exactly.
He knew his team was
He
bad.
knew his team was playing like shit, man.
that's not
Like
even that.
Well, Belgium played good.
Tillemans and Witzel.
Every player.
Tillemans and Witzel in that midfield, poor. They were lost.
That's why
They
he
were lost.
scored so bad. His touch, getting him behind sometimes.
I saw a tweet.
bad?
Batshuayi was playing bad besides the goal.
You know, yeah, I saw.
He was shit.
Yeah,
He
but
was
before the goal,
shit.
he was awful.
I saw a tweet.
terrible.
I saw a tweet where it said if Belgium makes it to World Cup final and
not
Batshuayi
happening.
plays in it, like it's gonna seem like a fucking Carabao Cup match.
They look
'cause
like
he's- 'cause
first
he's
round
shit.
exits if they even make it out the group. Jesus, Belgium like
But it's just
Boring.
one of those games again where it's like it's always the same shit with these like underdog teams.
All in
where they
all-
always end up like playing their heart out. They always end up pressing, like giving them a run for their money. All the All-Star team needs is one attack. They
I
need one
like-
good chance and they put it in the back end.
I like seeing KDB struggle. I like
The thing
seeing
is, he
KDB
had the
struggle.
space, though.
Because at Man City,
Like, he had hella space.
Fucking
everything he does
handed.
is everything
is
that he does
correct.
is
Everything
correct,
nothing does
exactly.
nothing wrong.
And everyone who he passes it to, they do the correct.
Because that team is
the
built
correct
around De
cutback,
Bruyne.
the correct shot. You know,
That team is built around De
Bro,
Bruyne.
he
That's
was
why.
furious. He was not having it with Batshuayi, and I was like, damn, bro.
With Batshuayi, with like I'm saying,
That
like,
whole
I
team,
keep mentioning
I'm
Witzel.
telling
I keep
you.
mentioning Witzel and Tillemans.
Yeah, but I'm
Tielemans didn't
telling you,
have a
he was
good
more
game.
irritated
Tielemans, man, was
because of like
lost,
the
bro.
passion, the urge to want to win. You know, that's where you really see the true fucking playing for the badge type shit.
bro. Trossard should start next game. Even though he came in and didn't do much, he's still
No,
star.
he's a very good footballer.
That
He
was
should
one.
start.
That was one play where like he didn't get the ball and it went to somebody else, but then he passed it to him and he was just like not paying attention.
Dude, I'm telling you, that game was
Oh, yeah,
weird.
son.
I think that game was.
I think that really was
Last
him.
2 games. Oh no, there was 3
like
games.
three, no?
Shit.
Yeah,
Let's run to them fast. Uruguay 0-0 against South Korea.
I didn't watch.
These dudes were
I
milking
watched it.
Uruguay for some
watched
weird
it.
reason.
I watched it and
It's because they couldn't control the game because they were playing Fede.
Fede should be a right winger.
He should be playing.
He's a right
wing. I don't know
Are you
why.
pissed that
Right wing was Pelestri.
Are you pissed that he's a midfielder that's only better at right wing?
No, he should be right wing.
No.
This, apart from the long shot, that would have been unreal. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah,
He
I did.
off the
I did,
post.
yeah.
Oh my days.
That I did.
Korea was so good on the ball.
Yeah, Korean was really good. They really surprised me as well.
The thing about those Asians,
They cover so much.
They play good football.
ground,
Yeah, they
man.
play good
Yeah,
football.
no.
Passion, everything.
The
They-
type of football, it's kind of because in
kinda
Spain,
robotic.
in Spain from young,
The
you
lungs
play
they
out the
have,
back.
man.
You
Yeah,
play
it's
tiki-taka.
more
In Korea,
of a
it's more of like
endurance. It's more
a
of an endurance
robotic
game.
kind of
Yeah,
thing,
it's
you
really
know?
an endurance game when it comes to them.
Like-
Them motherfuckers don't stop running, bro.
The first 20 minutes of that game, Uruguay couldn't connect a single. They couldn't connect 5 consecutive passes,
Yeah, I
and that didn't get every fucking long ball and couldn't do
Did
nothing.
Araujo play right back or center back?
No, he wasn't in the squad for this.
Oh, what?
He wasn't in the
Yeah.
squad for this game. Yeah,
Surprised he even got called up.
Yeah, it's like another Baran situation.
I guess
but
so. Yeah, I guess so.
I stayed up for this game after watching. I watched the Swiss game as well, and fuck, man,
I expected
the no shots on target
Suarez should have.
from either team. It was just the 2 posts that they had.
I think
Godin,
I think
no shots on target. Korea
Glad I
didn't have
slept.
any
Suarez
shots on
has
target.
always looked out of shape ever since he
Always.
was at Barca. Cause I think it's because his chest, but like right now he just kind of looks like chubby.
No, once he got to
he is.
Atletico, he started picking up.
It's that South American grill, you know.
Sure, once he went to Nacional, he was grubbing.
Cavani should
Yeah, he
start.
was
Yeah,
grubbing.
Cavani will probably start the next game, or
plays.
even try to play more Darwin Nunez centrally.
Yeah.
Darwin Nunes is not a winger.
I kind of like him on the left
Yeah.
just because he's gonna go on the left anyways and just cut in
Like left
Make the-
forward.
make the yeah.
Yeah. But
But I
that
mean-
game was.
I think
Next
if they
game.
called up Brian Rodriguez, it would have been a different game. Lokes.
All
I
right.
didn't even know who he was 3 months ago, man.
You played for LAFC. Oh shit!
He has more goals in the Liga than Vega.
Hey, where's Vega? And I'll start for the Mexico. What about Brian? And what happened to El Pinche Cabecito Rodriguez too? Oh fuck, they're at home. And se besan cara se les- Oh fuck yeah, bitch. American Wankers at home, innit?
They have the better Cáceres in the lineup. Huh?
Oh fuck, true.
Belgium. Portugal versus Ghana.
What a game! That was a very
was a good
good.
That's a good game.
Oh, I'm surprised. I'm surprised you say that's a good game.
Oh, you think that's a good game? Wow,
you guys
shocker.
are- you guys are pissed with that
Viejo?
Belgium Canada
Viejo
game.
thinking a
You guys never not watched that game.
Viejo thinking a Portugal game was good? No way. No way.
3-2. Fine.
Ronaldo scored? Oh, that no way. You rate Ronaldo, bro? No way.
You guys know who gets shacked, so I don't have to react in it.
Oh my days, man.
Portugal.
I don't want you.
Joao Felix was so fucking.
Oh
the
my
first half was
God, he's
dead.
already
You
starting.
didn't watch the game.
I did, bitch.
The whole 90 minutes.
Yes.
Joao Felix played good.
I missed 10
Joao
minutes
Felix-
max. I missed 10 minutes max.
You see how you feel when
I missed 10
when
minutes
this
max.
Portugal thing, and that's how I felt with the Argentina situation. Yeah, you didn't watch the game. Yeah.
I watched the game.
No, you didn't. You didn't watch it.
I just showed y'all.
Nah, you didn't watch it.
Live. If you didn't watch it live,
Fuck out of here. It was so. I can't even say the word.
Zip it.
chill yet.
Ruben Neves. That was so. I can't even say the word. Bernardo Silva controlled that whole game. He looked so good. He was playing CDM at some
I think
times.
Bruno Fernandes controlled that game.
2 assists. Yeah.
Magical from Bruno. Best
Bro.
Bruno in the Prem. Best Bruno in the world.
Bernardo's heat
Portugal.
map. Everywhere for him.
Sorry, Alexis Vega on it.
Danilo Pereira, center back. Solid.
I'm telling you.
He's a center. He
Danilo
plays
Pereira,
good for center back.
man.
No, possession. It's like a kind of like a Rodri situation.
I didn't think he
CDM
played
playing
too
center
bad.
back.
I didn't think he did. I didn't
No,
think he
but-
did.
The subs changed the game.
Tuchel played him at center back at PSG too, didn't he?
Tuchu?
Mm-hmm.
Tuchel? Tucci?
Yeah.
Marcel Tucci?
No, Tuchel.
Who's that, fam?
You know, man, just got benched, bro. Guerrero did the job, though.
That's fucking funny. We were arguing, Dalot or
Guerrero.
Nuno Mensch, and then fucking Guerrero's like, yeah, bro, I'm gonna start this shit.
¿Cómo se llama? The manager?
Santos.
Santos preferred.
That was fucking. We didn't even put him in the argument, bro. We didn't even have him in the conversation.
Dude, he has been.
You guys were
nothing
like, Dalot
for
bench,
Dortmund.
and you were like, Dalot bench, get shit on Keeks, and I'm like checking. I'm like, where the fuck is Nuno? I'm like, what the fuck is he starting?
Oh, Ghana have some good players in that
Oh,
lineup.
they do.
Lamptey. Kudus had it was dribbling the
Kudus
crap out of
The
Portugal.
like
Ayu
good as
brothers.
fuck.
Shit, they're still fucking
They're
performing.
still balling, man.
Iñaki Williams
as well.
Iñaki. Oh, man.
Salisu, Partey.
Salisu.
And Yaki, man. And Yaki had the draw there, man.
Yeah.
He slid.
He had
The
it, bro.
fact that
That
no
was-
one told the goalie that someone was behind
No,
him.
That's
I don't
very
think,
important. That
I
the
think they were all
communication right-
facing forward. I think they were all facing forward.
Damn.
I think that was it. I think
So
that
that
was
would
really
have
the
been
whole thing.
what a moment that would have been.
He gets a touch on the ball. All you gotta do is turn and shoot.
chip
Turn and
it.
shoot.
Dude,
He
he's
slipped,
turning
bro.
chip, bro.
He slipped. Oh man, that shit would piss me
Sucks,
off,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
Ron was shivering. He saw he was
his heart started racing when he seen him do the suit. This shit was fucking funny.
He was pissed, fam.
He was
on the
pissed.
bench
Yeah, he
already.
was pissed. La concha tu madre. He was pissed.
Rafael fam.
Bruno
Started.
Fernandez.
Bruno Fernandez, magical.
Yeah, 2 assists.
Magical.
Vital assists.
Vital,
too.
yeah, vital.
I think he played
Leo
great.
has to start. next game.
Oh, what a finish. Proper finish.
Dude, he came on energetic, exciting.
I
That's
keep
what
on,
the wingers
I keep
need.
on noticing, like, I've seen it that I popped up that like, oh, why does Lau smile when he plays? And then, like, as I watch it now, I'm like, yo, he's like fucking cheesing the whole time,
he's
bro.
cheesing
Every
the whole time.
game.
Every time you see him before.
Yeah, he's like, bro, the ball wasn't it. He was barely making contact with the
Yes,
ball. He was fucking
yes.
grinning, bro.
Every time you see him go for Milan and they took that snapshot
Of him
when
taking,
he's,
like, shooting the
in
ball, he's, like,
shooting
already
zone,
smiling.
fucking-
That's slow motion. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, it's going in.
How do you guys? You guys
Yeah,
said
Alexis Vega.
Portugal would be a disappointing team, or you said it? Who else said it?
Now, before that, I want to speak about the Swiss.
Swiss.
Cameroon.
Oh, I didn't watch that game.
Can we
What a
let's
game
finish
that
the
was.
Portugal one. Let's finish the Portugal combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
What do you still think Portugal can be a disappointing
Wait,
team?
who said that? Who said Portugal's gonna be Portugal?
That's- that was
I
disappointing.
said I think they're gonna be in the first round next year.
To be fair, I said Spain. I said Spain, and
after
they
the
fucking
group
won
stage.
7-1 or 7-0.
Zero,
I mean, it's
fam.
Costa Rica, fam. Watch them lose against Germany and lose the game after that.
Oh,
And then Japan top the group.
Oh,
And then we make a new podcast.
Oh, fuck.
when Germany exit, what are you guys gonna do then?
Dude, I've been getting improved by a lot of this World Cup. I'm not going to count. Just with the Spain.
The Spain one, I was like, fuck.
Yeah.
I was like, no forwards. I was like,
No, I still said
shit.
Spain would finish first, but
mean,
the
they played it-
goals, that's the thing that really turned me over.
I see the 7. Oh yeah, I was like 7. I was like, damn.
I want to see what, like you said, though, the test was obviously versus Germany.
Yeah.
Way,
Alright,
yeah,
you
way
brought
bigger
up
games ahead. Way bigger games
Switzerland, you
I
saw
watched
the game.
Switzerland game. Again, no midfield. It was like another game of like Belgium, Canada. Especially for Cameroon, bro. What a game they
ahead. I
had.
only watched the
Yeah.
second half of this one.
Llegada tras llegada. Jan Sommer had a massive
Yeah, Jan Sommer played
again.
Rightly so.
For some reason, Choupo-Moting, bro, he runs like he was fucking Samuel Eto'o, bro. I kid you not. He fucking looks like in his prime days, like outrageous. Mbuemo, good ass game as well. Zambongiza,
Good game.
good ass game as well. They have a good team. I really like the Cameroonian team. They got unlucky to not score. But Switzerland,
Shaqiri assist.
yeah, Shaqiri says like I tell you, boys, proper.
Who scored?
proper
Real
national
Donald,
player.
Mbolo?
Mbolo, Cameroonian born.
Didn't
scored.
celebrate. Yeah, he didn't celebrate.
Respect to all
Fuck, that sucks. Watching Neki do that to Spain, he's definitely celebrating. Fat ass knee slide. He's not gonna give a fuck.
More so I watched the game because Granit Xhaka at the 10 with the number 10 on.
The 8, no?
At the 8, yeah,
The
but I would
8.
just say with the number 10 on, captain.
Rodriguez still plays
Yeah,
for
he still
Switzerland.
plays
That's
in
crazy.
Yeah.
Thought he was dead.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, but
He's played for
Switzerland
too
got a big boost with those 3 points in the first game.
All right. Last game of match week 1 that we just saw. Brazil versus Serbia. 2-0 victory for Brazil. And we just saw the
scored-
best goal of the tournament so
Who
far.
scored both goals, Viej?
Tell him. Tell him. Like how he predicted and a top goal scorer.
You've been getting shit on for all the World Cups, so you finally got something going your way. So it's okay.
Well, I haven't
Let's
got
talk
shit
about
on
it.
in the World Cup.
Just the Spain one. That was it.
But I
Just
still
the
said
Spain
they're
thing.
finishing first
Spain finished first.
No, I don't
in the
think you
group.
said that, did you?
Yeah, I have the picture in my
I don't
groups.
think so.
You're Barca. You're a Madrid fan, though. Why do you have Barca finishing first?
No, they're going to first round exits.
You said
You didn't
Spain
watch
was
the game.
finishing first.
Yeah, I don't think you said that. We'll probably have to
No,
watch that.
what I said is
No,
I
he
didn't
did.
specify.
No, he did.
No, I didn't specify who finishes first. I said either Germany or Spain gets knocked out.
Yeah.
Both of them don't go through.
But you were saying it's because you're the bias towards Spain. Germany's
But I
top.
let you when we did the brackets.
Yeah,
I let you guys
us.
choose.
Why you use
let
that
us.
voice?
Because I could have. It
Let
could have been
us.
either or.
You let us choose. But
The main point was
you want
Germany,
top,
Japan
and you wanted
second.
Japan
Yeah, I
to
remember
second.
VH choosing and he was like, Spain.
Me too.
I mean, it's still Costa Rica.
That was the
You gotta
argument.
see.
That was the argument that we.
If they lose to
said,
Germany, I'm gonna shag you. Oh, crazy.
Oh,
I want him to lose to Germany because I want Germany to go through.
Nah, Germany ain't good
I
enough.
don't give a shit about you.
Well, I hope they win. Brazil, Serbia. It was a good game, man. It felt like a final. The
It was-
first
it was-
20 minutes.
It was alright. First half was dead.
The atmosphere-
First half was dead.
The
It
atmosphere
felt
felt
like
like-
a final in the first 20 minutes.
Oh, you didn't watch another game?
I watched the whole game.
I had the speakers on, but that shit felt like final. Huh? He doesn't even know what the fuck is
I don't
happening.
even know-
what? The
I don't
what?
even-
The
I don't
D
even know
writing
who
in
was
it?
playing.
Huh?
I didn't even know the lineups.
Al doesn't know
Hey,
two players from
Al,
Serbia.
who started on left wing?
Al, what competition?
Who started on left wing? That this person right here kept saying he wasn't gonna start.
Al, what competition? Al, what competition are we watching?
What made you think he was never gonna start?
Well, what is this right here? I bet.
Neymar,
Solid.
Neymar
Or
was-
name mid.
Neymar, bro.
Neymar,
Oof.
innit?
Casemiro, man of the match.
Yeah, I just saw a picture of his ankle. That shit's swollen.
Oh,
He's probably not gonna play
They should be
Neymar
good
won't
next game.
Nah,
Paqueta
he
at the
probably
10.
won't play.
Yeah, Paqueta
Hey, he
at
won't
the
play.
Yeah, man.
They'll save him. They'll save Neymar.
Should they start Rafinha next game?
He's gonna do it.
The defensive work rate is there, but it's just I feel like Rodrigo will bring in the
I feel like they
goals.
just have so much depth at this
Have a
point.
lot
They
of
can
depth.
really just flip it if they want to. If they really want to try something else, they can, and
Depth is
it'll work.
insane.
It'll work. That's
Rodrigo's
how
the
good their
last
team is.
20-minute player. He's not a starter.
I want to see Bruno Guimaraes play.
Yeah, I wanted him to come
He,
in too.
he didn't get subbed in.
Hopefully,
huh?
hopefully next week we see him
Bruno
next to
Guimaraes.
Casemiro. Casemiro had a master
The
class.
second
Fred
best-
came in and didn't impact. I wouldn't be surprised if he started this game, especially now that Neymar's injured.
Yeah, Casemiro. I love seeing Casemiro play today.
Where are they playing? this
Yeah, I
game?
think Fred would be the most reasonable one, just for the fact that they can push Paqueta more into the forward area, into the 10. They can play Fred and Casemiro, who have already
Brazil plays
who already
South
linked
Korea
up.
next. No. Brazil plays Cameroon.
Cameroon, I think.
Cameroon
Yeah.
Switzerland.
A replay of the World Cup? No, they had Cameroon last on the
They have
24th.
Switzerland. They have Switzerland and
Serbia.
Serbia.
That's crazy.
Switzerland, Serbia.
How do you guys see Brazil though?
we already saw one of the goal of the tournament contenders.
Yep.
Richarlison by
What a fucking-
Honestly, I don't think
finish.
it's gonna be a better goal. I don't think
I
it's
think-
gonna be a better
Yeah,
goal.
I think
Were you
they
there?
will.
No, you weren't there. Well, we're
Mhm.
as soon as he put it up, I was like, already anticipating
Because this
the shot.
Richarlison has the acrobatic like instinct all the time.
It's also that Vinny's pass was shit. Vinny's pass
That was
was
good.
shit. Vinny's
It
pass
was
came bouncing.
idea.
It was
Yeah.
It was
bouncing.
a good
y le
idea,
quedó
but the
atrás.
ball was bouncing and it was
Yeah.
coming hella
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
He managed to hit it on his left, and at the fact that it was
went
already
up.
bouncing, so it went up. And obviously, striker's instinct. Fuck it, I'm gonna throw it. I'm gonna go for it.
It's that Brazilian.
That's why.
DNA.
That's why I told you he was gonna start, bro. He just runs in behind, too pacey. Both of the goals came from the left side.
Oh, the Claswell's finish, man.
Vinny
I
should've
love
scored
when
the
you know.
first
I love when
one.
you know what they're about to do,
Right.
especially when the ball's up. I saw him turn and like you seen his
So
chest, you
sick.
seen like his body like get ready, and you're just like, yeah, this is gonna look sick. And he ends up going to the back of the net.
I was scared that Richarlison was gonna get subbed out before he scored, and then Gabriel Jesus would have scored, and would have played next game, so Richarlison would have scored a single goal as well.
And then Bert wasn't gonna let you hear the end of it.
yeah, but as expected, Richarlison breaks.
They had to expect that Bert's wrong again, so it's the usual.
Yeah, freak Bert.
All right, let's move.
Freak.
Wait, out of all the teams that have played, which team, in your opinion, has been the best team?
I mean, you have to
Spain.
say Spain.
I think it's
'cause they scored the
undoubtedly
most
No, but
goals.
it's either
Well,
It's you have to take
not
it-
undoubtedly.
no, you
not
gotta-
undoubtedly.
consideration
No,
the
yeah, not
team.
undoubtedly. Not
Taking
undoubtedly.
consideration the team.
it's
Not
either
undoubtedly, not undoubtedly.
Spain were just good or Costa Rica's just really poor, and
I
we're
think-
more so Costa Rica's just really poor.
In terms of the balance of the team they played against and everything, I think France,
I was gonna say exact.
No,
exact same
I
difference.
yeah.
pure dominance. And the way they came back too after the injury and everything. Midfield, new midfield.
Better. I think the sub was just way better. I think the Hernandez should have started in the first place. I think the
But there's still like, it's not a big problem.
no.
For what I've
no
seen
more.
this week, I think I'm gonna go France
Yeah, me
because
too.
obviously we could also say England, but I feel like they just had an easier opponent.
Yeah.
Mm.
And also
They're contenders, though, for that.
But what about for Brazil though? They're playing against 6'2" men all over the pitch. Like strengthy.
You know what it is with
strong or
Brazil? Is that
whatever.
with Brazil, it's already expected. So I'm just like, oh, it's another game for Brazil,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Yeah.
No, well, a lot of people were expecting a draw out of this game. A lot of people.
I actually predicted a 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Well, Serbia second in the group.
yeah,
They have a
I
very
think
good
we all
team.
predicted
And
Serbia second,
Vlahovic
but
didn't start. Who started?
He was on
Mitro.
Mitrovic.
And when they brought in Vlahovic, they put him like right wing, so he was never going to do anything.
because he sucks.
So what you guys? Who do you guys have best team so far?
Argentina.
I would say I can argue. I can still argue Spain. Just the
Style
the
of play
utter
is just
dominance that they
possession
had in
dominance,
that game was crazy, and like it really like it's different because like they really shut me up.
Yeah.
I honestly did not expect that. I not expect that much of a performance. Obviously, it's Costa Rica, like you guys are saying, and they're very poor. But Costa Rica, but
Diles.
but it's Spain or France. I'll go just in terms for the goal score, just in how many goals they ended up cracking in. I'll
Pure
say,
dominance.
yeah, I'll say that just because everybody scored and it wasn't just one player doing anything. I'll say,
team
yeah,
collab.
I'll say Spain.
Last question before we move on to the previews. Which team has changed your mind? Good or bad? Either you thought they were going to be too good or you underestimated them and now they're like, oh shit.
I can say England because I didn't expect them to
I could
play
also-
like that.
I can also
because
say
I
England.
expect them to play very
That
conservative,
is very true.
even against whoever it was, Iran or whatever.
You'd expect a win seeing England versus Iran.
No,
but
yeah,
the way they
definitely.
won that game showed like they were ready for a World Cup. They were ready to play this competition. They looked very, very good.
My team is Denmark. I thought they were going to finish first.
Telling
and
you, bro.
Denmark
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
beat
They have
France
nothing.
twice leading up to
Yeah,
the
but-
tournament.
Yeah, I'm
against
telling you.
Tunisia, they look.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I guess I can also say Canada.
Dry.
then.
That's who mine was.
Canada was a team that, like I've already said from the get go. I watched this CONCACAF. I watched them dog on that competition. I watched them shit on Mexico. Oh my god.
So right there in your spot, you think
Canada's not that good?
not that
No,
good?
and then it's more that they
Because
surprised me.
in my case, I had Canada fourth. I actually thought Morocco was going to finish above them.
No,
But seeing Canada play this well, I'm just like
I already
the amount
have
of
my-
times they got into the area into great position. They just need that goal. You know,
Yeah.
the ball to hit the back of the net. Comparing Canada to the rest of the CONCACAF teams like USA, Mexico, the levels, man. Levels.
That's
Levels,
embarrassing,
man.
man. That's
exciting.
that really
it is
pisses me
embarrassing.
off. That
It is
really
embarrassing,
pisses
to
me
be honest.
off, man.
It is really embarrassing.
But props because
props.
they
Credit,
they
you gotta give
fought,
credit
man.
where it's due.
Yeah,
Especially
they
with this
played.
team.
They balled out. They balled out that whole competition. They deserved that first place.
Yeah.
They deserved
Mhm.
the World Cup. They
Mhm.
deserved at least a point against Belgium,
Mhm.
in my honest opinion.
Right.
But obviously, it's football. Shit happens. But I think
We move.
Canada. Yeah, we move, and I think Canada end up making out the group.
Hopefully.
I think it would be really dope. Kind of unlikely, but I want all three North American teams out of the group stage.
Hopefully, man.
I think that'd be great.
All right, let's move on to the previews with the big one for us.
Big games.
Argentina versus Mexico.
It's gonna be a thrash.
Bias aside, realism.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me start. 2006, Mexico gets eliminated by Argentina. 2010, Mexico gets eliminated by
this is
Argentina.
TikTok.
One of the most
They
heartbreaking
own us,
games.
bro. They
One of the
own us.
most heartbreaking games I've seen. As a kid, I was crying that day. And Mexico has a chance to eliminate them in the group stage.
In Messi's last World Cup,
This is it, boys.
this has to be. It's
About to cry, looks.
It's like the best. It's like the perfect time for Mexico to get the revenge.
Revenge.
The revenge. Because this would hurt the Argentinians the most. Leo, the most. Even me, Seb, who are
all three of us
who are
that,
Leo
that were
supporters.
saying
who,
that were saying this is Messi's World Cup.
Messi's
This
World
is
Cup.
Messi's World Cup. It's
at
destiny.
this point,
It's destiny.
At this point, fuck,
I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a
I don't
single
give a fuck about Messi.
shit.
Yeah. And after seeing
I'm sorry, not Papa.
the Saudi Arabia game, it's very possible.
No, like that game alone, it freaked me out
Mhm.
because one, Argentina are pissed.
They're gonna come in
They're
hot.
gonna come in and they're gonna want to.
But
fucking
with pressure,
destroy
It's gonna be
us.
they have
fucking
to
war.
win.
No, that's why. But it's not just pressure on Argentina. We also need a win.
Yes, we know what it
because
is.
We didn't get our points
You know what
against
it is?
Poland.
I feel like I'll take a draw. I'll take a draw. To
Oh
be
my
honest,
god, I'll take a
I'll
draw.
take a draw. But you know what
man.
it is? Argentina having the pressure is gonna benefit us
Yep.
because again, we're gonna come as the underdog, just like
I would say we'll come
when we
in.
play against
We'll
any
come
other
in
big
more
team.
comfortable.
I think.
I think so. as
I also
well.
think the result of the 5:00 game, Poland.
Oh yeah,
Saudi
they played
Arabia,
before. That is
I
very
think
true.
that game. I think for some reason, something in my brain is telling me that the decider, if one of those teams get a win, that the Mexico Argentina game ends very differently.
I hope that game is a draw.
I think they're gonna end up telling them like, "Yo, Poland lost," or "Yo, Saudi Arabia lost," and shit. And there's gonna be something change. There's
Yeah.
gonna be something different.
If Saudi Arabia wins, I'm gonna be devastated.
They go through.
They go
go
through.
through.
Man.
Doesn't
and then
mean
we dead ass have to not lose.
Fuck.
So
That ass
you
cannot
guys
win.
think Mexico's gonna win then?
I don't think we're gonna
There's
win.
no think. I don't have an opinion. I don't have a result. I don't have a fucking anything like that yet. But what I do have is hope. That's really all I
Faith.
can. That's really all I have.
This the vengeance.
This game is the most important game that I've seen for the selection. In my honest opinion,
Yeah,
this
facts.
probably is it.
This is time.
This is, and what better way to do it?
Tata.
What way to do it against a fucking South American rival?
Tata, I know you're Argentinian. but
Oh,
If
dog,
he eliminates
something about
Argentina,
that- something about that. I feel like he wants to beat Argentina just as bad as we all.
yeah,
do.
because his own Argentinians back in Argentina shag, slander Tata.
Because he's fucking in the Mexican selection.
No, but still,
I
man.
honestly think it's gonna be on some Mourinho shit. He's gonna.
I'm gonna say
What up, man?
it's gonna be a
I'm gonna
war.
say 1-1.
Yeah, 1-1.
1-1.
I'm gonna say 2-1 Mexico.
I'm gonna say 2-1 as well.
I'm gonna say
Ochoa
2-1 Mexico.
Masterclass Part
I
2.
think Lautaro's gonna get shut the fuck down, man.
No.
Bye.
Ochoa
I think
Masterclass.
I think if we can handle Lewandowski, I don't think Lautaro's a fucking threat, man.
But Viejo said after seeing the Saudi Arabia game that he has hope because of how they play, but Mexico aren't set up at all like Saudi Arabia are, and I don't think they can play like Saudi Arabia did against Argentina.
How did Saudi Arabia play? Pure passion.
I literally just
Passion,
told you how
high
they
line.
play.
And defensive
High press.
work rate.
Shit house.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Some FIFA
tackle they
shit.
did on Messi in the second half.
Oh,
my
nuts.
god!
Nuts.
And the defender went up to him
Yeah.
when they scored the second goal.
At
And
the
bro, you ain't
shoulder.
winning this shit.
Tap the shoulder.
Pecho frio, fam. He knows too.
I think it's gonna be like 3-1 Argentina.
Of course you do.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But the only reason you think is because of all this shit, passion.
we're
and shit like
Mexican.
that. That's the only reason. That's
your
the
last
only
name?
reason you think.
And cause it's time.
last name?
This is the revenge.
My
one.
last name is actually from the Philippines. Oh shit!
Yamas.
Yeah, it's from
My
it's from
sack.
Philippines. Look it up. Look it up.
My
All right,
sack.
let's do one more preview. Or
who
because
else?
we're running out of time. England, USA.
Yeah. you can
Hell
do
yeah.
this.
gonna be
Hell yeah,
fine.
we're doing
That's
Leave
Tomorrow,
Cracking game.
England versus USA, soccer versus football. crazy.
Holy shit! If USA gonna win,
I don't want USA to win because Twitter
God.
and their fans are so annoying.
Yo, I'm hopping on that too, bro. It's called soccer after that.
England,
shit.
No.
humble these dudes, man.
The game is at 11 as well, which is like the prime time, obviously over here because it's the latest,
Yeah.
and obviously in the East,
It's like
the bar is going to be
Holy shit,
packed.
bro! It's gonna be tight, man.
everywhere, diners, places.
That's
just
tomorrow,
go eat.
right?
Oh, bro, there are people. There are people that can't
tomorrow,
even, like,
man.
there are people that can't even name a player in the selección in the United States.
And they don't
team.
give a shit.
And they're gonna watch that. They're gonna
Tomorrow.
tune into the entire game, bro.
Friday, dog.
Yeah.
After Thanksgiving,
Black Friday.
everyone mostly off. Oh my
Low-key,
god!
I might take 2 hours off of work. Fuck.
I better go to.
I might need to. I might need
England, there was some doubts for Harry Kane, but it's confirmed he's gonna play, and that's massive because Callum Wilson is a completely different style of play compared to Harry Kane.
Mhm.
USA are. I hope they get the
USA are
bonus.
in for a tough one, man. They're in for
Their
fucking
chance was
battle,
against
bro.
Wales.
Yeah,
they should have
they're in for a battle.
3
man.
points right there.
It's this exact same shit. It's the exact same shit where Mexico lost to their not as good competitor, and now they have to go and win against their best one. It's the exact same shit.
Yeah,
predictions.
Give me
3-1 England.
Give me 1-1. You know, again, we'll say 1.
7.
Another draw for USA.
I think they're.
I think I'm gonna go with 2-0 to England.
Yeah, I have 2-0.
I think fucking England's midfield is just they're not a lot better than England's. I mean, the
USA's midfield's good.
It's good.
You know, they do
It
have
is
a good. They do have a good starting midfield.
It's the attack.
Mc-
Josh
McKennie-
Sargent cannot
McKennie's
start,
good.
man. Josh Sargent.
I see
cannot start.
Bukayo Saka getting another
Tyler
goal.
Rams is good, and then Musa from Valencia is good
Valencia.
as well.
Yeah, but I have a 2-0 win as well.
Des needs to stop being a fucking light skin, man. He needs to start playing like a.
No, yeah, they need another right back.
That's
He
it.
plays. He plays soft. He
The
plays
decider.
plays like a child, man.
Yeah.
That Dest. I don't. I
Dest?
just something about him just so weak.
I
man.
can't believe
He's so-
Barcelona
he's
actually
so-
signed him.
He's a
he-
highlight reel at Ajax, man.
I remember his one performance against Madrid. I think we still lost like 1-0, but he was playing like the last man, and he would just catch up to like Vinny. And
World Cup talking it.
no, I'm just saying that's when he was good. That's when he played good for Barcelona.
Spain, Germany.
Just say that. Just guess score prediction.
Decider, man.
I'm gonna say
Decider.
2-2.
Germany stay alive.
Oh,
Yes.
No, I think this is where it ends for them.
No, I
I
hope
think
not.
I say it. Ooh, you guys are gonna fucking 3-1 Spain.
I'm gonna say 3-1 Spain as well.
3-1 Spain.
Oh,
'Cause I don't think
that's-
they're- I don't
Hansu
think
Flick is not letting that happen.
Hey, shit.
I think
Shouldn't have let it happen
the
against Japan.
Germans. I think the Germans have a good record against Spaniards.
Nah,
and
I think
this
it's gonna
team
be
being kind of Barca based, for some reason, I'm feeling Germany
You
win.
feel that terror, huh?
I think
That
Germany win.
I hope
that
so.
little
I think
terror,
Germany
huh?
win.
There's you right there, fam.
Germany. I think I'm gonna say Germany.
I don't think Busquets
2-1.
can start in the midfield.
It's gonna be a completely different
be
team,
Marky
maybe,
Moller,
because
bro.
Germany's a whole different
Yeah,
fucking
that's
game.
true.
Rodri's
2-1.
not playing center back.
Yeah.
No, it's
Rodri's not
No.
playing center back.
gonna be.
But that was
I
a
got
good. That was a
2-1
good
Germany.
setup.
No, obviously they saved their more vital center back. They're more vital defenders.
Pau Torres.
Yeah. All right. That was a preview of the match week 2 and
Preview
an
and
overview.
a review
Review.
of the first game week, boys, and then preview for the following games. And again, next week I'm pretty sure we're gonna do the same
Yeah.
thing for the second match weekend.
Yeah.
So on. But let us know again your thoughts on this couple of games. Let us know your
comments down below.
predictions for the next games. Let us know about your thoughts on what we just said and everything we just rambled about.
Follow
yeah,
Instagram.
boys.
Follow Twitter. Follow TikTok.
All of it's going to be in
Get
the
it,
link
boys.
below. And we forgot to mention, make sure to go check out FPT Sports for the jerseys. Use code LadsFooty at
15%
checkout
off.
for 15% off
Go get your
entire
jerseys, boys.
purchase. It's not too
Christmas
late.
around the corner.
The World Cup is still going on. By the time you get your jerseys, it's not going to be over yet. So make
Who
sure to go
knows,
check them out. And we'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Peace, boys.